Colin Ingram top-scored with an unbeaten 81 from just 44 balls, but opposition captain Luke Wright trumped his efforts with 88 from 53 balls as he shared a 123-run stand for the second wicket with Laurie Evans' 65*, as the Sussex Sharks won by 8 wickets in their Vitality Blast game at Sophia Gardens, Cardiff. To borrow a certain phrase from football, Glamorgan are coming home, and after their record-breaking victory on Friday against Hampshire, they fielded an unchanged team, with Usman Khawa and Sean Marsh opening the bat after Colin Ingram won the toss and opted to bat first on the same wicket that was used in the International 2020 on Friday night. Ollie Robinson and Jofra Archer initially shared the bowling duties, with the latter being straight-driven and late cut for a pair of fours by Khawa. Afghani spinner Rashid Khan though was soon into the attack and was cut for 4 by Marsh. But Archer then switched to the river end and with a total on 26 removed the Australian, who pulled the ball straight to Laurie Evans at deep square leg. Colin Ingram announced his arrival by punching Archer off the back foot through extra cover before Khawa launched Robinson over extra cover for 4, followed next ball by a pull for another 4. But he holed out at deep extra cover in Wiltshires opening over as the Welsh county lost their second wicket on 49. Khawa's departure saw Anyer and Donald join Ingram, but 9 runs later, Donald holed out at mid-off as he looked to dispatch Rashid Khan into the River Taff. David Lloyd began with a series of singles before Ingram edged Beard at third man for 4, followed by a massive sweep for 6. He then on-drove Danny Briggs for 6 before Lloyd lofted Khan for a straight 6, followed by a cut for 4 against Wiese to bring up the 50 stand from 32 balls. Lloyd then uppercut no ball from Archer for 4 before Ingram did the same to Wiese to complete a 30-ball 50. He celebrated by plonking Wiese into the Castell Howell stand for a straight 6. But in Khan's next over, and with the total on 135, Lloyd was bowled for 33. Chris Cook became Ingram's new partner, with the white ball captain lofting Robinson for 6 before drilling him through extra cover for 4. In the penultimate over from Archer, Ingram top-edged a pull for 4 before Cook pulled the paceman for 6. Ingram survived a chance in the last over as Briggs failed to pouch a skier, with Cook smearing the final ball for 4 as Glamorgan ended on 173 with Ingram unbeaten on 81. Luke Wright and Phil Salt began the Sharks' response, with the latter pulling Andrew Salter's first ball for 4 before the former inside-edged and square-cut Tim van der Gugten for a trio of 4s. With the total on 27, Salt edged a pull against Hogan into Cook's gloves as Laurie Evans joined Wright, who lofted Graham Wagg for a straight 6, followed next ball by an on-drive for 4. Wright found the ropes again as he cut van der Gugten as the Sharks reached 50 in the 6th over. Evans then steered Craig Mashid to third man for 4 before Wright drilled Mashid for a straight 6 en route to 50 from 33 balls. He then straight drove Ingram for 4 whilst Evans cut the South African for 4, followed by a ramped 4 and a rasping cover drive against Mashid. Wright greeted the return of Salter by pulling him for 4 before Evans pulled Wagg for 4 as the task became 57 from 49 balls. Wright then straight drove Ingram, with Marsh sustaining what appeared to be a shoulder injury diving in an attempt to stop the ball as Kieran Carlson came onto the field as his substitute. Wagg then bowled a frugal third over, not conceding a boundary as the equation became 42 off 30 balls. After a series of singles, Wright launched Ingram over long on for 6 before pulling Wagg for 6 over square leg. But next ball he lofted the left-armer to deep mid-wicket where Donald held the skier as Wright departed for 88. Tom Bruce Dooley joined Evans with 23 needed from 18 balls, as Evans on-drove Hogan for a single to complete a 42-ball 50 before twice swatting him for 6 to mid-wicket and backward square leg. Bruce then pulled van der Gugten before clipping him behind square for another 4 as the Sharks won with 8 balls to spare.